Hey friends, Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Jobu, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Because without you guys, well, I'd still be here talking. You know I'd be here talking, but I just wouldn't have all you great fans there listening. Man, I gotta tell you, today has been the strangest day in the NFL. It's almost making me feel like if you've ever watched Star Trek and you've seen that one, it's called Mirror Mirror, where the Enterprise is like in an alternate universe where everything's backward. You know, there's like an evil Mr. Spock and an evil Captain Kirk and stuff. That's how this day has been feeling right now in the NFL. I mean, what the hell is going on? Did you see this coming? The Washington Redskins up 14 to nothing over the Raiders. Derrick Carr, who has had 5 touchdown passes and 0 interceptions, throws 2 interceptions and has a total of 23 yards passing in the first half? Are you kidding me? They've got 25 yards rushing. We're talking about Raiders, a Super Bowl favorite. Literally has 48 yards against the Washington Redskins, who have 218 yards, and they have the ball with still a minute and a half left. It's been a strange day in the NFL. I got to tell you, it's got me scared about our Dallas Cowboys for tomorrow night taking on the Cardinals. Now, the scary thing about taking on the Cardinals is we haven't beaten the last 4 games. That's right. It's been over a decade since we have beat the Arizona Cardinals. So, regardless of what you think about the Cardinals right now, Carson Palmer is really a shell of himself, definitely on the downhill side. We still have not been able to get that monkey off our back. Now, here's the key to for me. The key to beating the Arizona Cardinals is putting pressure on Carson Palmer. Carson Palmer, when he has time, can be deadly, even as bad as he plays. But when you put pressure on him, he becomes Eli Manning #2. He will end up diving for the ground, he'll turn over the ball, and so on. Next thing we've got to do, of course, we have to get my man Zeke involved running north and south up the gut. We've got to have a great running game. And definitely have to do a lot better blocking than we did last week. Last week was just putrid. Okay, and it doesn't matter where you looked on our team last week, everything was putrid. Okay, the next thing we have to do is stop trying to press the ball to Dez Bryant. I know we want to get Dez involved early. We want to get him deep to help stretch out the field. However, what made this offense great last year, the thing that made this offense unstoppable is it was like a hydra, multi-headed. The ball went everywhere. You know, it was to Cole Beasley on the slants. Boom. Okay, so you start concentrating on that. You know, you get Zeke Elliott who's running the ball like crazy. Okay, now you try and concentrate and take away that. Then you go to Terrence Williams on the outside, who actually is injured a bit this week and not sure if he's going to play. You went to Terrence Williams. Oh, well, you go from Terrence Williams, you go to Jason Witten, or you go to Dez. You distribute the ball equally around and made it next to impossible to stop everything. They only had 11 guys on the field. But when you've got 5 or 6 guys that you have to worry about, hey, then you're rocking and rolling. Now, after seeing how today has transpired, all these games, and I've told you guys before, you really don't know what the teams are in September. You just don't. You're going to see teams that start out like gangbusters that look fantastic, and you got other ones that are going to look like hot garbage, and then it'll kind of change. It's really not until October till you really know what teams are the good teams. So we're still in that feeling out process. I'm not ready to believe that the Washington Redskins are a great team, but they are kicking Oakland's butt right now. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. But I'm hoping that tomorrow the Dallas Cowboys get back on track. If they don't, well, they're going to be looking up at the Philadelphia Eagles and possibly the Washington Redskins. So hopefully our team is focused, ready, and prepared to take on the Cardinals. I'm Mark Holmes. This is Cowboy Joe Boo, and I got to tell you, today has been crazy in the NFL. Phew. Hopefully, our Dallas Cowboys will get back on track and be predictable and win against the Cardinals. See you soon.